All right, guys, welcome to war number 3. We are bringing Archangel, Nimrod, and Doom here. I'm not sure. I've definitely taken this fight with Doom before. I'm not sure if I've put it up on YouTube. But, we are going to play this slower than I have before just because there's no need, you can get the fight done faster if you let him evade and shake off your shrugs and everything like that. It's faster, but you're just so much more liable to make a mistake just because you can play that without having to deal with any of that, which is what you're going to see me do here. He has a small health pool, so it's not like we have to get through the highest health pool to get him down. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to build to a special 3. You can see we're knocking him down and just waiting his Assassin Cunning and what's the other one called? I forget. But yeah, you can see me go in for just a medium. I don't want to do more than that in case he would decide to evade my medium. So I'm ready to back off immediately after that medium. So yeah, we're going to knock him down. Wait for the debuff immunity to go away. I mean, I guess technically we could just throw that now because our passive stun would still stick. But yeah, again, we're just playing this super safe. You can see me here at a 100% health. And yeah, Monkey Man's in the bin. Just a really, really clean fight. There's no need to rush that fight. We can take that slow and it'd be completely fine. All right, next we have Moo Man here. And I highly debated doing Archangel. I definitely could have. Just when the ebb and flow protection comes back, it's supposed to purify all debuffs. So I thought that could screw me over a little bit with trying to get my neuros going. And I have timed out the Rintra before, but it was on a mini node. So without that extra health, I know 100% that I'm not going to time out here. Also, I know how I'm going to play it differently. Since he neutralizes the Fury on my special 3, we're just going to be going for special 2s once we have that Fury and the protection is down. So just a really solid game plan. Here he just really does not want to throw his special 1. The special 2 is not that scary, especially since, even if it does hit you, most likely he's not going to have that many ruptures on you, so it's not going to explode those on you for that big of a SP2. So here we're just going to bait out that special 1. We're going to knock him down and throw this special 3. You can see my power got a little bit away from me because I wasn't initially planning on throwing the special 3. Again, I was just special 2s. But yeah, just a little bit about Rintra's kit. You don't want to let his charges build up too much, and you can take 5 away every time you knock him down. So Doom is great since for every 5 hits he can knock him down once. So you could, keep that 4 and under if you just play it that way every single time. Just medium, light, heavy. So yeah, Doom is definitely a really good counter just because of his play style and the play style you want to have against Rintra. So yeah, there we throw the special 3. And again, we don't want to throw that really close to when the Fury ends because we want those Incinerates to have enough time to tick down his health without the protection purifying it, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're not even halfway through this fight, and we've got plenty of time. So we're almost at the special 2. We're going to throw it here. Plenty of time on the Fury. We're just going to let this tick him down. Figure might as well hit into him as well with the Fury up. And he's in the bin. So 2 picture-perfect fights for Doom. I did initially think one of my other two guys here in the battle group were going to take this Kingpin. And then I realized, that this is... I should take this because I probably have the best counter. So what makes Nimrod a good counter here is the aggression prowess. Also, his special 2 is going to be passive shocks, which Kingpin cannot purify. So those two things really are going to be what make him, so good for this fight. And it's not necessarily like he's the best counter ever, but definitely worked. You're going to see I make a really bad mistake. I really don't know what I was thinking. You're going to see, once he throws the special 2, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, you can see we're at 10 charges. So once we throw this special 2, you can see me getting ready for it with knocking him down. So we have that Fury, and we go for this backdraft, and with the Fury still up, we go for this, even though it's going to come back for that last. Did it? Maybe it didn't come for that last hit. So here's the mistake. I take the first block on the hit, and I go in. And I have a rank 4 Kingpin, so I know he gets that unstoppable. And I think I knew in my mind that I also have an unstoppable, so it's fine if I go in. But I definitely shouldn't have. I take a hit that was clearly not necessary. And yeah, that's the fight. Again, I took a 1 hit when I was unstoppable. So not that big of a deal, but that's one thing I would change to make that a cleaner fight. Alright, so here we have, it's a mutant, so obviously we're going to be using Nimrod here. And so here we go into it. We're going to try to build up some parries. The thing is, when he gets his charge down to 0 and then he puts a miss passive on you, that's going to be a little scary with the root that he's going to place on us, because we have to hit him every so often. So you can see there we just weren't in time there, but we managed to wait it out. It's not super long, so as long as you know the heavy animations and can see it coming, you should be fine. It's not terribly long. So here we got our 10 charges, get to the special 2 and throw it. And he cannot miss when he comes to specials. That's why that was safe. We're going to be rooted here again. Just trying to avoid taking a heavy to the face or anything like that. But yeah, the fight is going really well. Bubble Shield is building up. Now he's got 10. Now we have to wait for the next time he dashes at us for that to be unblockable. Waiting for him to come in here. He uses up his unblockable. And I realize I have a special ready to get out of group, so we use it. Great. Try to bait out this special 2. Oh, sorry. This is the node that builds up to a power 2 really fast. But after that, it doesn't build up as fast. So I know that we're not in danger of getting him to a special 3. So that works out really, really well for us. So yeah, just a really good fight for Nimrod. Just gotta worry about that root. So here my recording, I have no idea what happened, because I definitely started it before the fight. I don't start stuff in the middle. You can also see that the pause menu wasn't down. But anyway, this is a Mighty Charge Fury on Path 5B, the second fight in Tier 2. And I didn't really realize that, it would be this tough. I figured I'd land a couple neuros and then just watch him out from there. But it was pretty hard to get that neuro up. There we get 1. And obviously I made definitely a few mistakes to where he hit me a bunch. One of them was Mighty Charge, and I tried to parry his parry stun, and it just obviously didn't turn into a parry stun, and then he comboed me. But yeah, this is a kitty fight. In my opinion, she is one of the easiest mutants that Nimrod counters, just with the constant prowesses, turn them into shocks, and just is really, really easy. We get the intercept there for that Fury to get that protection on cooldown. And we're going to throw it here. This is definitely a time where the protection was up for that last hit. But it still does some crazy, crazy damage. And there we get another intercept. We just hit onto her block until she's dead. Just a super, super quick fight. Next, we originally called for this Nimrod and then I realized I just didn't have any good counters for it. So we send our buddy Umaratus to take this with his kitty, which he does. And here we have this bishop. So I heal my Archangel up from that Fury fight. And we're facing this bishop on Conflictor. So we get one of our mates to put on a White Mag's pre-fight here, so we don't have to worry about our parries not sticking and giving him power. Obviously, he's going to be getting power from our bleed and poison debuffs, but we're just going to have to deal with it. We don't want him to throw that special one. We don't want to be taking incinerate damage. So we're going to be doing a bunch of repairing here. Obviously, that wasn't intentional. So we were originally going to do medium heavies just to avoid the prowess. But with him gaining naturally those prowesses, those are going to happen anyway. So I kind of just... And there he catches the end of me. And of course it crits. Of course it crits. So now we're in a tough spot because... at this point, we still feel like it's doable. We are really trying to, get some more Neuros on. And we're like, oh, shoot. We're going to have to take another special 2. If we don't dex this fully, it's going to be lights out. But thankfully, we are able to dex it, and we just wait it out. We wait out those Neuros. We're just trying to survive with our life there. Yeah. Definitely would be very wary to take that fight in the future, to recommend it to anyone. You can pretty much bank that I won't be taking that fight with Archangel again. So here we heal up. Originally, I wanted a Mr. Fantastic Petrify pre-fight on here, just so that we can heavy even after his... special one where it has the Aura of Hazareth up. You can see this is a rank 4. So we're just hoping to get good procs early so that we have enough ability accuracy reduction where the Aura of Hazareth won't trigger. And since his special 2 is unblockable, we really don't want to... I'm pretty confident in dexing it. But with it being fully unblockable, I just really don't want to deal with it. So we have 3 Neuros. We're able to, the ability actually was enough to not have the Aura of Hazareth appear. We have 3 again, and you can see this one is going to sneak through. I think it only had, 25% chance of proccing, but it does, which is fine. We're doing lots and lots of damage, so we just wait that out. He's going to get stunned here. We just throw that special 1. Not even getting him close to that special 2. With 2 Neuros, the Aura of Hazard does not proc, and he is in the bin. Just a super, super clean fight. Really glad to have that one after the Bishop fight, just to, I think everyone knows how good AA is, but just to show, what a Archangel can do against a rank 4 Doom on Boss Island. So that's pretty much going to do it. I've had the last 2 wars have been really clean for me. Had a pretty rough first war of the season, which I did not end up doing a video on. So hopefully we can go on these trends of the last 2 wars. And hopefully I can keep pumping out some videos for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and take care. See ya.